Hey guys, name's Bill Marlin, the White Wolf. You guys remember I did a how wolves make their own food video, right? I decided to make a what's it called? I guess a vlog in a way. I think that's what they call it. But you probably saw in the background of my how wolves cook their food video, I had a shelf that had some figurines on it. Well, I wanted to show you guys that exact shelf. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what is on the shelf and how many layers it's got. Alright, this is gonna be fun.
On the side of the shelf, here is a Nintendo Switch box that I kept when I bought my Switch, just because, you know, I like the way how it looks. Then we have a ringside collectibles AEW, a little bit of the bubbly Chris Jericho figure set. This is when he became the first ever AEW World Champion. Didn't buy from Ringside Collectibles, but I bought from Amazon. Now we got the top shelf. So the way how I see it, we're just gonna go row by row by row by row. Okay. All right. So here we got the top shelf of, no, the shelf. Good vlogging, good vlogging. Alright, so here we have, well, we're gonna start with the Mattel WWE figures and move on from AEW figures, alright? And then so on. So first we're gonna start with the WWE Mattel. We have WWE Samoa Joe in his NXT days. It had the table Roman Reigns. I bought them just because I like the way how the figure looks. Drew McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath, or warrior, whatever he wants to call himself now. The recently released Aleister Black, which still saddens me. Ringside Collectibles, Matt and Jeff Hardy from their Vampire Gangrel day when they won the tag titles. I think I remember. Then we have two of my favorites. One right here is the phenomenal AJ Styles Elite, which I got him with a Finn Balor with the, I want to say it was the Survivor Series set. I think I remember now. And here we have a Redefining Moments Elite Chris Jericho figure, just because, again, huge Chris Jericho fan. This is when he beat The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin on the same night to become the first ever Undisputed Champion, so yeah, the more you know. Now we go into the All Elite figures. So here, if you can see him, we have Cody Rhodes, you know, kind of sniffing the neck of Kenny Omega with his Double or Nothing attire. Kenny Omega. Darby Allin with a skateboard. Young Bucks. Death Triangle, we have El Pentas. That's El Penta right here, sorry. El Pentagon Jr., or if he wants to go by, is El Penta Cero Mero. Ray Phoenix, his brother, and then the Bastard Pack. And of course, we can't forget freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy just chilling in the chair. And then we have a boxed AEW Chris Jericho figure, because again, huge Chris Jericho fan. And here we have two, they're not really figures, just more statues, I guess, but the one that we're going to look at first is the Geralt from the Witcher series. This is the Witcher 3 figure. I believe this armor set you can get in the, it's a School of the Cat armor that you can get in Blood and Wine, I remember now. The Blood and Wine expansion pack, which, good, very good expansion. And then of course we have the Joker figure from Persona 5, just because I'm a huge Persona fan and 5 is my favorite one. Moving on down to the games, here are all the games that I keep, or the ones I liked and kept and still play. So here's the Xbox One and 360 games I play. Left 4 Dead, GTA 4 and 5, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, which very good games. Dead Rising 3, because I'm a huge Dead Rising fan. Sunset Overdrive, a Xbox exclusive that's very underrated. Gears 4 and 5, Metal Gear Solid 5 Game of the Year Edition. 2K19, Like a Dragon, Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, and move on to the PS4 games. I used to be able to play these, but my brother sold his PS4, so rip. But here's God of War, Uncharted, Nathan Drake Collection, Persona 5 Royal. I used to have Persona 4, like the original one on PS4, but I sold it, and couple months later, I got it on PS3. Ratchet and Clank, the reboot slash remake of the first game. I don't know. I always call it a remake. Infamous Second Son, another good game. And then Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Now we move on to the Switch stuff, which here are some accessories I bought for the Switch, like a GameCube controller and very light more. A amiibo of Wolf O'Donnell. I don't really collect amiibos. I have like 4 more that I don't have on me right now, and I don't feel like getting them out. But this one I liked just because I always liked Wolf in Smash, and I liked the way his amiibo looked. Anyway, here are the games: Persona 5 Strikers, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Bayonetta 2 that comes with 1, Shin Megami Tensei 3, New Super Lucky's Tale Adventure, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Let's Go Eevee, and Catherine Full Body. And yeah, that is the game side. Now let's move on to the other section. And here we have more of the tabletop and book side, I guess. This is more tabletop stuff, but let's first start on this side. We have a lot bag of dice that my cousin got me from Amazon. This right here I just keep because a lot of my WWE or Elite figures or AEW figures come with like extra accessories and stuff, and sometimes I don't keep them off to the side because it wouldn't look good, so I put them in a little baggie and I just kind of put them in there. Here's a pre-order necklace I got from, well, you can read that. Thought it was gonna be good, but was I wrong? A Witcher medallion from the 3rd game that has his eyes light up. I didn't buy it with the Witcher 3, I bought it separately from, I don't remember if I bought it from Amazon or some other place, but now here is like some of the accessories that came with pillow. Oh, before I forget, little battery that came with the Witcher necklace. But here are the accessories I got when I had pillow commissioned. So I'll show you. So the suit, I just dropped the necklace. How professional. But here is the first maker that made Pillow's head, Werecat, which is she's very nice. I'll say that. Like, she's very patient. And she's just always asking for more and she always offers more options to people, so very nice lady, very nice. I love the way how she made Pillow, and I would definitely go back to her again. I highly recommend if you want any commission, I say go to her too. Business cards, so you guys know who made Pillow, and some stickers that she gave me with Pillow, which are very cool. This one's a different fursuit maker. I got this when I ordered white arms for Pillow separately, just because I didn't have a lot of money at the time when I bought Pillow. Here is a box that came with Pillow too, which is a spray that I think has certain scents that you can spray onto your fursuit head when it gets kind of stinky or smelly or whatever you want to call it. But I think the scents I got is trying to remember. I think it was like Breakfast Delight or Fall Delight, and then cinnamon something. I don't remember. I have to look in the boxes again. Or the box. Little pin that she gave me with Pillow, which again, very nice. And then here, a little collar / keychain that has Pillow's name in it, the dog bone. I think it looks nice. Alright. The Witcher books and the Witcher comic, because I'm a huge Witcher fan. Now we get into the tabletop games, Cyberpunk 2020 in red. Very good tabletop games. Too bad that the game could not live up to the hype. Urban Jungle, basically it says it right there, but it's a furry noir role-playing game. Witcher role-playing game, and then the Art of Metal Gear Solid 5. I bought it just because I love the Art of Metal Gear Solid. Alright, last layer. We move on to the last layer. So we'll look at the movies and then go into the books. Alright, so a lot of these DVD sets. Here's the Ghost in the Shell anime box set. I don't know if it has the whole season or just one, but never finished this box set. I bought this during my Cyberpunk hype, and I like Ghost in the Shell, but I just never finished this one in particular. And of course, I got a WWE Chris Jericho documentary because huge Jericho fan. I love the guy. I love his matches. I love the rivalries he's had. Just a very charismatic wrestler. That's what I always liked about him. So yeah. All right, now let's move on to the movies. We got Ratchet and Clank, Ghost in the Shell anime movie, and then Ghost in the Shell the live action movie. And then I know it's pretty hard to tell, but this is Blade Runner 1 and 2, and a 2-movie set, which very good movies. Escape from New York, which if you're an 80s action fan or love the Metal Gear games, highly recommend this one. Then we move on to the Disney movies, and then the one anime I have in front of them. Let me sip of this. Sorry, just not used to talking so much. Robin Hood, a very good Disney movie. Sword in the Stone, Lady and the Tramp, 2 childhood movies, and then Zootopia, which I didn't watch as a kid, but I watched as a teen, and I loved it to death. And then finally, one of my favorite animes, Cowboy Bebop. Very good anime. Speaking of animes, here's my favorite movie, an anime movie, Akira, very good. And then the John Wick trilogy I bought from Walmart a while ago. Here are the mangas and books. Here is the 6-volume series I bought of Beastars, just because I love Beastars. Kill or Be Killed, good comic. Unnatural, another good comic series. Chew, love it. Akira, I don't know if oh sorry, I had to get water. I don't know if it's like a whole saga first of like one of the many that they had. I don't know. I know that the manga's pretty long. Then we got Gunfighters. This is a gunsling. This is mainly about like gunslingers and outlaws of the Wild West. I bought it when I got done playing Red Dead Redemption 2 just because I loved it. Drawing book I used to help, figure out how to draw certain characters. And then finally, a great comic series that I highly recommend to anyone is Black Sad. A very good noir comic. I highly recommend it. Even if you're not a furry, I still think you should read it just because it's pretty damn good. But that is it. That is my entire shelf collection. Yeah, look at all that. That's pretty much it. That is what I got in this shelf.
Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed the short little vlog and like a look at the shelf I had. Hopefully it was fun, hopefully it wasn't boring. If it was, sorry, as is the only idea I got for a video. But I do have one thing, that I am working on a new video sketch to do, so hopefully that'll be fun. But till then, see you guys later. Bye.
The entire shelf. I figure we start on the side. Here's the Switch case that came with the Switch that I bought. So here we have on the side of the shelf. I fucked that up again. Before we start on the side of the shelf,